everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another cooking episode, alright, and another dish from Palakkad. Mom wanted to teach you dishes that is from all over India, okay? It's not just specific to Kerala, it's not just specific to Mumbai. So when it comes to cooking, Mom's brilliant. But today, keeping up with the theme from Palakkad and being very authentic to Palakkad recipes, we thought we will show you one more very easy dish. Yeah? It's extremely easy. This takes just less than 10 minutes to make, and this is Palakkad fried rice, okay? This has all that masala, but at the same time, it's not too complicated. You're someone who works, okay, who has a 9-to-5 job, coming back home and you're thinking, oh God, what should I cook for myself or for the family? You know, if you're staying alone, this is completely brilliant. The main ingredient for this is that uli malaka chutney, which is basically your red onions.
Yeah, big onions.
Big red onions with red chili powder, which you have to grind into a fine paste. How many onions did you take in this?
I took 2 and 2 tablespoons of chili powder.
Okay, so you nicely peel the onions, you cut it, you wash it, you cut it, 2 big red onions, and then you just put that in your grinder with 2 tablespoons of red chili powder, salt, and just grind it to a very fine paste. Now, so what Mummy does, towards the weekend, she'll just make a lot of it. I'm talking about she'll take 5 to 6 big red onions and she'll make this masala and she'll just put it in small individual packets and put it in the freezer. So whenever you want to make something that is really quick and easy, you just take it out of the freezer, thaw it, and then just put it in the pan, fry it so that the raw onion smell gets out of it, and then you can put your potatoes. This is also one of those masala. You can marinate your fish, your prawns. You know, if you're a seafood lover, you can make an egg roast with it, and this is fantastic. Even if at all you beat 2 eggs and Mummy makes an omelette with it, okay? Just put omelette inside, you know, a chapati or roti, and my God, this tastes brilliant. It's because of that onion that has been fried really well. So the same thing goes for this egg fried rice at the same time. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So first things first, we are just going to put the wok on. In a typical Indian household, you will always find rice in the fridge. So you're just using whatever rice that you have in the fridge, cracking some eggs with it and making the fried rice, just like your typical Chinese fried rice, okay? Okay, so now that the wok is nice and hot, we are going to put about 4 tablespoons of oil, because you need that much oil for the onions to really fry nicely. We're going to reduce the heat now. And then she's going to put this masala into it. Okay, this is going to cook for how long now? You fry this for how long?
Say 4 to 5 minutes.
So onions usually, like ginger and garlic, they have a particular smell in Indian dishes that you really need to fry that properly so that raw smell goes. That's what it means. So we leave it around 5 minutes for it to just bubble up. So you know that your paste is done once the oil starts to float right on top. So you have to really simmer it in low heat. I remember when we used to come back from school in Dubai, Mummy used to make the same masala. She used to marinate the prawns with it. You remember that? So we used to get these jumbo prawns, shrimp basically, in Dubai, and she would marinate it with this masala and shallow fry it in coconut oil and some curry leaves. Oh my God, I can't tell you how delicious it is, just with rice. And we used to have that, and what she would do, which even Giri loves, so many, my cousins and I love, the masala that is on the pan, she will put some rice onto on that masala, and she will scrape that masala properly. That is why I was a fat kid.
You were a chubby kid, not a fat.
I was a fat kid, please. Mom also used to make this potato dish. So basically you slice the potato.
I showed in that.
Yeah, she can show you that as well as an alternative if you are vegetarian, okay? Using the same masala, she'll show you an alternative.
Okay.
So now that you can see little oil floating right on top, and the color has changed from red to a deeper red, and you can feel that, I mean, you can smell that rawness of that onions has completely disappeared. This is when you crack the eggs. And the moment it becomes a little more solid, that's when you stir it, right?
Yeah.
So the egg pieces has to be chunky.
Yeah.
You shouldn't make the egg dissolve in that masala. It should be chunky. So just break the yolk and just let it cook on its own. So after we get those chunky egg pieces, now it's the time to put the boiled rice. So this is just a cup full of boiled rice that we had. Perfect for 2 eggs or 3 eggs with 2 onions that is ground to a fine paste. And slowly stir it. You don't have to cook this for a long time. It's just basically you're heating up that rice. You don't want the rice to break down and become too soft. This smells so good, I can't even tell you how. My mouth is watering actually. So this is a nice spicy Palakkad dish, alright? And if you feel that it is a bit too spicy for you, reduce the red chili powder. I would ideally just put about, I think, 1 tablespoon of it. I wouldn't go more than 1 tablespoon.
For 2 onions.
For 2 onions, yeah. But since we love our spicy food, that's why we put 2 tablespoons of it. So this is done, you guys. This is
so
the...
our mutta chora is ready.
Yeah, exactly. It's so delicious, so simple. So if you are very lazy to cook, just make sure that you've got the base ingredients right, and that's the onion and the red chili. Take it out of your freezer, thaw it, and you can make so many dishes along with it. So let's show you exactly what else we can do with the red chili paste. So mom is showing you an alternative right now. She's just peeling 2 potatoes and cut it into round thin slices. On that potatoes, you add that red onion paste and you nicely marinate it. Once the pan is really hot, put about 3 tablespoons of oil. Slowly shallow fry it. Reduce the heat. This particular dish takes 10 minutes, 5 minutes on each side, depending on how thin the potatoes are. After 5 minutes, you flip the potatoes and let it shallow fry on the other side. You just know that it is done on one side when you see that little charred effect. It should be a little crisp on the outside and soft in the middle. That's when you know that it's nicely cooked. At this stage, you should add some curry leaves for the flavor. And now you can see that the potatoes are nicely done. It's nice and crisp. And this goes for prawns or any of the fish items that you're using as well. And this, you guys, completes that very easy recipe. We've given you 2 options. One is for non-vegetarians and the other one is for the vegetarians. This is that typical Palakkad masala that goes practically with everything. This is great even with lady's finger. Mummy marinates it with lady's finger. Brinjal. Also for egg roast, that's the main base. With potatoes, this is so delicious and simple. Mom introduced so many of these Palakkad dishes to, my dad's side of the family and friends. If you're using meat and seafood,
you should add a little pepper and ginger garlic paste.
Yeah,
that's it too.
When it is seafood or it's non-vegetarian items, make sure that you add that ginger garlic paste. Leave your feedback in the comment section on what you'd like to see next. What are the recipes? We have been reading your feedback in the last video. Thank you so much for the love and support. I think the one dish that everyone kept repeating was sambar, right?
Yes.
So yeah, that's coming up definitely. But make sure that you make this and let mom or me know in the comment section whether you liked it or not. And I shall see you in my next video. Until later, bye for now. Chef's perk. Well, not me, you. You are supposed to be saying that. Let's try the potato now. That's amazing. That is bomb. That is better than this, but it's amazing. It's just amazing.